Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new and you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you'd like to. We are here to do a reading for the collective. Now, the readings are about clarification, validation, transformation. It's about getting your truth, a truth of a situation. When you're emotionally involved, it's you know, having an outside perspective or something that allows you to have some soul resonance or you know, clarification, validation, understanding of a you know, a complex or complicated situation. Because when you're emotionally involved, it's your lesson, it's your limit, it's your healing, it's your awakening. So, you know, sometimes we can't see something that's right in front of us or understand it or process it. That's what awakening is all about. Now, unfortunately, we do have eclipse season and it is hitting tomorrow, depending where you live. And we have many other aspects, Mercury retrograde, which is all about information coming out, reviewing, going back over, seeing something a different way, getting a chance to redo things, reevaluate, adjust, like my chair, all of the above. But let's just... So unfortunately, we're in the big shake-up, the big wake-up, awakening, and we all know that divine truth within our growth and our situations and our limitations are the biggest shake-ups of our lives, the revelations, the epiphanies, the exposure, all for growth, is now what we're in. So we're in tornado season. We all know what tornadoes do, don't we? So first card out, I'm sorry, is betrayal. Now, it seems like the videos coming out are very negative, very about betrayal. We can't help the cards that come out, but we do have to read them because people are going through this stuff. Okay? So we don't know where this reading's going to go yet, but there are a few I'm just listening to spirit as I tune into spirit. So children, coldness. Stuck in a loop, dreams, the rival, resurrection of the dead, trying to resurrect the dead. This is about magic work, spell work, trying to ice someone out, you know, manipulate, you know, control, have power, control. Can you see how she's sitting there with the ball in her hand, ice queen, dreams, you know, the web, trying to do mental, you know, in a dream state, the rival, and, you know, trying to resurrect the dead with the betrayal, the coldness, the stuck in the loop, the dreams, the role. Look, let's get this cleared up once and for all. And I've actually had some people message a while ago. So I'm gonna call in divine protection of the, you know, the light team to protect while I get this energy out. See mixed signals, unforeseen factors. Oh God, okay. Where are we going here, Spirit? What is this about? We're going to clarify some understanding about the dark arts versus the light arts. Let's put it like that. So the dark witch and the white witch, okay? And here we have broken and frequency. So we're talking about frequency. You've all heard me say, that's regret, taking aim, hopeful, the player. Yeah. You've all, 111 on the clock, 11:10, and now it is 11:11. Okay? So, hang on, I've got to find my, this is the interference. Just give me a minute. For starters, the light, people who work under the light, or let's call them white witchcraft or white lighters or white, whatever you want to call them, people of the light who work through healing of the light. There is no control, there is no conjuring, there is no beckoning someone against their free will. It is all about natural cycles and allowance of what's meant to be, an attraction of frequency. Yes, you can do protection and things like that, like clearing, protection, raising the energy, exposing the light. That's why a lot of light workers attract a lot of dark or darkness or triggers in people. They get blamed for a lot of things because they expose the darkness. So any one of the light is exposing the darkness, shifting toxicity, raising the vibration, making you see truth, work on you, your limitations, your restrictions, right? It's all freeing you to bring you into alignment and to be in your truth, and your gifts are to help grow, to help service, to help heal, nurture, right? So you'll have some white witches that will, use oils, crystals, plants for health reasons. Okay, to make healthy, to use natural remedies over chemical, over mass produced. You get what I'm saying here? Okay, they grow their food and medicine and everything to heal. Now, dark witchcraft is when you use an energy to open up portals, to conjure and call in entities to bring you power, bring you strength, to manipulate, to control, to mimic, to catfish, to falsify. Okay, they use herbs, foods, bodily fluids. Now, I know, go figure, grosses me out. I'm a bit of a clean freak, germaphobe, DNA-ophobe. Don't touch me, phobe. They will put things or make or bake foods or use herbs to nullify, to suppress, to make ill, to not see, so love spells. Look at that, mental confusion, block, just basically trick, steal, empower, be more powerful, take what's not mine, bend will, bend free will. To control, to overpower, to make ill, trapped, sick, cold. That is not, it's the complete opposite. When you're in the light, you are just clearing vibration. or your limitations within energy field through your past, present and future lifetimes, belief systems, past life, your gifts, your talents. You're here to become better than you were last lifetime, okay? Improve, growth, expand, transform, transcend. The dark is the opposite. It's power, control, domination, taking. One's giving, one's taking. One's clearing, one's calling in. Okay? They're trying to, they think they're more powerful than the fates and the divinity. And what they don't realize is everything is energy. Quantum physics. So the minute you're trying to bend something, you've just broken every spiritual law. The minute you're calling something in, you actually don't have it. It means it's lack. That means I don't have, because I have to call in. Like it's very, Spirit just said, don't give away too many secrets of the healing word. Well, they're no comparison. That's the thing. Get a torch now and walk into a dark room. Tell me what happens. Tell me if that dark overpowers the light. It's false. It's fake. Darkness, you can't see. You're not clear. You don't know what's happening. You're in fear. It lowers you go into a dark cave and you tell me your fear, your energy, it mixes signals. You're in a dark cave, you're like, oh my God, I'm so scared, oh my God. Your vibration frequency lowers, correct? In that energy. You're on adrenaline, you're running, you're getting all the adrenaline, you're fearful, you're all scattered, you're all frenetic, right? You're open for attack, all your energy's open now. You've just confirmed that you are vulnerable. That's why they attack the vulnerable. They only attack the weak, the gullible, the ones with no boundaries, the ones that can be manipulated, seduced, coerced, tempted. Now you're in that cave, you turn the light on. Oh, it's not so scary in here, is it? No. Wasn't what I thought. Oh, my vibration's on, I'm feeling confident. Let's go deeper into the cave. Okay, just an example. Keeping it simple. Keeping it simple. So all of the things that people use, natural remedies and all sorts of things, it depends on the energy of the person producing them, what they do with them, what their intention is. Okay? And when I say that, it doesn't mean, oh yes, I did this in a good intention. No, you do it when it is necessary and came to be necessary naturally. So not, oh, I went out and concocted it in a good intention because this is what I want to do. That is you conjuring. Not, oh, there's a cut on that person's leg. Oh, they're unhealthy. Oh, let me gather something to heal that for you. There's no gratification in that for me. No outcome for me to help that person, to give to that person. The other one is utilizing it and using it and go, oh yes, I'll do this now because that will create that to happen, and that's control. That's not a natural thing that just occurred. So you're not in the natural frequency. You're not in alignment, you're making it happen. That's the difference between destiny and free will. As in, you're choosing it, you're making it happen. It didn't come to you naturally. So let's just clear that up. Now we're going to go a bit deeper because this is all about mixed signals, keeping people stuck. They want to keep people stuck in a loop. You will love me, you will love me, you will love me, you will love me. You only see me, you will only be in love with me, you'll only want me, you'll only want... Attacking dreams, astro travel, projection of dreams. Trying to have out-of-body experiences to spy. Not allowing things, visions to come to you when the spirit world wants them to come to you. No, 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 no. These people purposely do this with intent to steal, spy, cheat, lie, manipulate, coerce, utilize, interfere, block, steal. And the children card between betrayal and coldness shows me that these people, whichever side you're on, I'm just going to give both sides, uses children, it even says it on the card, uses this connection with children to control, to betray, to use. So to use people, you attack innocence, use innocence as a tool to control, to betray, to keep order and control over someone. That right there is not a divine feminine or masculine. That is someone that shows me they will use children or sacrifice children for a lover, for a partner, or hold one over their head to control a situation, to have you under my control, threat. And I will use innocent energy or an innocence over you, as in, like with, let's use the children card as an example. You can't see your child, I will use heart, like innocence, like I will go to the depths of that coldness. Those sort of people that do that, male or female, that use energy knowingly or unknowingly. Some people just have no idea that's what they're doing, that's just who they are. And they're never changing it, they're never growing, and that's just who they are. They're in all that lower vibrational frequency. That's just it. Now let's move on, Spirit just said, to what we really want to talk about. Because this is a follow-on and it will answer some questions. Because someone said to me, how do you know you're under a spell? I think ages ago and all of that. People that practice dark arts, I know this is going to be quite shocking and disturbing for some people. They use bodily fluids in foods so that the person consumes it, ingests it. It's all about becoming one, you, me, you eating my bodily, yeah. Yeah. And they do that so the person doesn't know. They put things in their drink, okay? All of the above, they're into seduction, all sorts of things. They will use bodily fluids to create a pregnancy, as in there's certain rituals that these people do. Again, if you have to force anything or go to that type of thing, it's obviously not naturally meant to be. And you could have chosen to just go to the light and have healing and find a vibrational match or heal yourself to be able to become like pregnant or something like that. But you didn't. You went to go to the, I want it all, I want it now, I'm getting it now, I'm having it now, and I'll do what it takes to have it, which is the complete opposite of the light. These people use, I don't even want to say this, but I have to. They'll use menstrual cycles and bodily fluids in ceremonies, particularly love spells, seduction cells, harvesting cells, and they will send the person crazy. So some of the signs you know if this deeper voodoo-y stuff, whether they're doing it or they get someone to do it. I know people are sitting here going, oh, that's so gross, that's not true. I'm telling you, it's true, it's shocking. I've nearly fallen off my chair hearing stories that this actually exists. And they're doing it. Beauty spells, mimicking catfishing spells, illusion. It's all, shapeshifter energy. So never lasts, by the way, and has big consequences. But if someone's under spell work, and here's some of the tips that I will share if Spirit allows. I've seen it in certain people. I've had experiences over my life where I've been able to spot it, particularly with an ex-partner or something like that. Or someone you've met, something like that, or, whatever. They cannot see this person for who they truly are. Like, it doesn't matter what this person does or says or behaves, or it's like they're under a spell with this person. They cannot break away. They cannot, it's weird. There's a weird vibe to it. This person, they'll play on their addictions, seductions, all of the above. But what happens is the person doing it, like the person actually they'll end up going crazy, like severe mental health. Then they get into extreme obsession, possession, things like that. Behaviors, all of the above. It gets crazy town. Okay? Very manipulative, very threatening, and then the person kind of fears that person. Even if they're 6'10", okay, that person's 2 foot, they fear that person. Like, they're not gonna, you walk on eggshells, you'll go into denial, you'll allow them to control you. You will be doing things that you wouldn't normally do, that you feel is against your nature or your morals and values. They will take you into extremes of things, highs and lows, but also excitements and addictions. They will bring you out of yourself. The seduction part is all about fragmenting your energy. You usually find there's lots, doesn't have to be, there's lots of third parties, quite sexual conduct. Basically, two things. The more partners you have, the more fragmented you are. And you will lose yourself. You won't even know who you are yourself. You can't even connect in properly. That's exactly what they want. So they're into those more sexual, explorative situations. Now, I'm not saying that you can do that in a healthy way, in a light way with your partner, no problem. But this is not, this is another level. This is insatiable seduction. It brings you into an addiction. It becomes an addiction, not a expansion of expressive love and deeper intimacy within a connection where you're exploring. Okay, there's a big, big difference. And that's why we're here to help you. These darker cycle people, loop people, will keep you in a loop, a cycle over and over and over. It will get toxic. You will be toxic with them. They will eliminate family, friends that are not, who they cannot manipulate, who are not on board with them, who see through them. You will be gone. You will be eliminated if you can see through this person, these people. They do not want you to be around truth speakers, truth seers, or anyone who is in their integrity, their light, or who their rival, who will be their rival. You will become the nemesis. Light, people of light don't have to do it. They say, you want to go there, go be there. Go do that. You want to be around that person and do that? You got free will, you go do it. You're seduced by those people, you go do it. Don't come back here. Frequency, see? Game over. Back and forth. So there's another thing they do. They keep you in back and forth. Confusion, drama, chaos, arguing, heightened chemicals, emotions, experiences. It is the best of the best and the worst of the worst, okay? Past life. So they know a lot about you. These people never pick people that they can't get it over. They're usually smarter. I had an experience once, I'll share this with you. I had an experience once and I thought my eyesight was, I was just like, oh, I'm getting older. Oh, my eyesight is weird. I better go and get some glasses, or, I'm having trouble. I do have a little bit of trouble, but no, this was like, oh, all of a sudden, 11:33, 2 master numbers. And when I was then separated from this person, my vision was clear. Very clear. So they didn't want me to see certain things they were doing. They were very secretive. They kept secrets. They wanted you to be completely transparent, but they were not. There was a set of rules for them and a set of rules for you. So I want you to watch all these behaviors in people. And by the way, the other big thing they do is energy harvest. It's about your light. It's about taking. They stay very mysterious themselves. They wear masks. They don't like you having boundaries. You have to be all loving, giving, and open, vulnerable, and gullible, or watch out. It is conditional love. It's called a stronghold over you. It's a tactic, it's a game of manipulation of energy. It's to lower your vibration. It's to manipulate, trick you, confuse you, not show you the whole picture. Someone in the light will show you the whole picture. And I don't mean you have to express everything on the first date. You do have to look into how opening up, having boundaries, building trust, and a lot of light people have too much trust. They have to work on boundaries, okay? That is mastery of the light, yeah. With these people of the dark, you will be in a losing battle all the time. So what happens over time is, the fantasy wears off, the abundance doesn't come, the seduction has to get to extremes, and whether they're battles, fights, dramas, whatever they are. And family tree, they do really web themselves into your family, community, friends, and basically they actually, remember, only allow certain people in your life. No one who will be their rival or who will be stronger than them or onto them or stand up for you or back you. I can tell you now, they leave you broken. They break you down. They're there to break you down, restrict you, tame you, keep you on a leash. Okay? God, this really does say it all, this card. If you can see that, you know, they're very clever. They're very good communicators. They're very good with people, as in, you know, the star of the show, you know, the confident. See, they've got a dark side that they hide very well. They'll always put you in choices and juggle you, or have you making you know, like, there's an energy there of, pick one. Which one's the lesser of the two evils, you know, I can do to you. You know, it's really battle of the wits. See, battle of the wits, old wounds they play on, and basically endings and the coming apart of you and who you are. So they're more into the destruction of you in order to control. All right? And we have different levels of this in people. We have it on the 3D level where it's just straight up 3D manipulation, drama, chaos. And then we move up where people get into actual energy, dark arts work. And that stuff becomes like a real dark night of the soul stuff. It ends up being game over with these people. They're always watching and spying. There's always passion. You know, there's always hauntings with these people. These people haunt you. They're to destroy you. They're to bring destruction. Okay? They will not show that though. You know, here's the last thing I'm going to say, and I want to wrap it up because I don't like being in this energy. It makes me feel quite nauseous, and you know, they're always trying to dig up the past, dig up resurrect the dead, show how powerful they are. You know, that has nothing to do with healing. Nothing. We're releasing. We're not resurrecting. There's a big difference, right? They're always giving you a fairy tale. I mean, you just think you have met the one, you know, and then you're walking on eggshells and you're scared of this person and they're tracking you and they're doing rituals and moon work and they're destroying everyone in your life who's good for you, and they're making out there you and them are the power couple and you're going to build and all of this, and there's nothing but positive and growth. It just becomes a nightmare, okay? There's also, after all this, a lot of sickness. A lot of sickness comes with and from these people, okay? And when they're putting things in foods and bodily fluids, it actually can send people crazy. That's one thing they don't tell them. These people become like zombies. And they don't know their own feelings, and they think their feelings are someone else's. And then we go into a lot of, it can lead to severe mental disorders, psychosis, episodes, screaming, you know, like, and please, that's only if they've been dabbling in this. We're not talking about normal mental health, like that people are not doing that. That is not saying that mental health people do that. Let's make that very clear. I'm just saying dabbling in that can bring on these extreme imbalances of moods, confusion, tantrums, like mixed Nelly psychosis-y, paranoia, over addiction, obsessive, the masks come off, the plotting that goes in behind this is insane. These people back and forth, they get to know everything about you and make sure they know you leave work at XYZ time, and they make sure they cross your path. These people are obsessed. The minute you've knocked off, they've called you. They are a human tracking device of your life. They know every intricate detail, and they've made that into love and lust and connection when it was actually control, domination, and stronghold. Yeah. But all of this is unsighted. They never show this. The dark is very, very, very tricky. They put everyone and everything in separation. Yeah. You'll end up grieving and regret with this person. They are not there for your best intentions or the best intentions or for your highest and good. They're there for theirs. Okay, in a nutshell, and that literally do physical things, rituals to make that happen. That's what we're talking about here. That's got to be a mental health disorder in itself, I think. I don't know, I'm not a diagnoser. That was just something that Spirit just said. Now, they do create a lot of confusion. I was going to say something else. What was it that went? Oh, it's gone. I don't know what it was. What else do we need to know? I think we talked about the energy harvesting. So seduction and connection for them is energy harvesting. It's to take or drain your energy because they have none. If they're in the dark and from the dark, they have no light. They have to feed on everybody else's light and energy because they don't have any, because that's what a succubus is. A succubus is someone who harvests energy through sex. Okay, or other ways they can just harvest your energy being around, but it's more intimately. A Jezebel spirit is seduction, lust, coercion, lustful desires. It takes you into your wounds, your addictions. It's very persuasive, alluring. And yes, I heard, yes, they can be all in one. They obviously all do it, but they're there to take, not give, or control, not give you free will. They're very attracted to people with addictions, any addiction, money addiction, sex addiction, alcohol, drug addiction, because you're so open, your boundaries get destroyed. And sex addiction in particular, because your energy is so fragmented and they can keep fragmenting your energy. And sexual energy is a very powerful energy. That's why they're not cooking and cleaning for you. And if they do, you'll cop it later. Yeah. How hopeless you are. So why I said that is, and the other message coming through is they pull you down, they strip you down, they don't build you up. They build you up when they need to control you again. They strip you down when you're getting too confident. toxicity, telepathic toxicity. They want to be in you, own you, they own you. So they think they own you. That's the obsession. They think you, they create this toxic friendship where preventing you from seeing anything else as pure or light or good or better. But they have a toxic, like, we have to be together, we have to be together, we have to. So they literally, that's a stronghold. I can't be without you, you have to be here, you have to be here, like a codependency. Yeah. Foolish is they love foolish games, and they love you to be the fool or make a fool or a mockery of others. Anyone that needs to mock anyone or bring someone down only shows how weak they are and how they feel that person is quite powerful within themselves or loving of themselves. And they do create resistance. So they have a very quarrelsome nature, and everything you're doing, they create resistance, knowingly or unknowingly. But you've probably shared all your deepest, darkest desires and secrets with them by now. You will put them on a pedestal. Undeservingly. So these are people that are superior to other people. They think they're better. It's got a slight narcissistic realm to it. They're in competition with everyone and everything. They are materially based big time, and looks and things like that. But they actually will make you put them on a pedestal, and watch out if you don't. So that might help some people spot some red flags, and don't just jump in and go, you made me feel like that, you're a dark witch, you're doing stuff to me. We're talking about people who are actually in and practice the dark arts, whether you know about it or not. Generally they'll get to a point where they can't help it, and they want to tell you their power and how powerful they are, and they're coaxing others in. So this is only true practicing people, all right? We can have those experiences, not the food and body fluid thing, not that. But the other experiences like manipulation and, codependent, that is a manipulation on a lower level. But when we're getting into these deeper, you will feel, here's the biggest thing, right? There's a toxicity in marriage, in relationship with this person. They're very toxic. It will be a toxicity with them, right? Lustful desires is a biggie. Big, big, big. Like, you cannot, it doesn't matter how horrendous the relationship is, you still lust them. Classic Jezebel demonic stronghold, succubus, energy harvester. You feel guarded with this person, but it's an unfounded fear. You can't quite work it out or have a reason or identify the problem. They're very mysterious in a betrayal way. Everything's hidden. You won't really know who this person is. There'll be moments where you're like, whoa, who is this person? And look, again, use your discernment. We can all flip out. We can all get really angry. We can all act out of character. We can all have a yelling competition with our partner. I'm not saying to do that. I'm just saying we're human. We have human experiences, emotions, heartbreaks, grieving, anger. They are all normal. This is the abnormal. This is someone who wants to put a permanent mark on you, a permanent damage. It's like, I own you. I control you. I'll damage you to the point where you will see everyone like me, or me better than everyone. It's weird. It's toxic. Toxic. They love the power couple thing. They are over they have a better than everyone. I just saw something. They're the type of personality that says, yes, we will build an empire. They will gather the forces and the troops, right? They don't turn up on the day, or they only work 5 minutes and they're done. And then there's problems. And then I can't do it. Oh, it's because that person was there. Oh, I can't. Oh, excuse. But they really do the dynamic with me. You will become it. You will become the whatever. With me, with my expertise, with my power, with me behind you. They really play on, that's why you find not all the time masculines the same, reverse roles, but you really find that's how masculines get seduced by Jezebel and by a succubus energy. They'll be seduced. And then they'll be their power force. They're ride or die. But they're not. Yeah, that's what you're blinded to. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope I've answered some questions. Oh, I'm so exhausted now. It's not funny. Clouds. I was like, what? So basically negativity, unclarity, doubt, worry, uncertainty, confusion. The scythe, danger, accident, warning, sudden, harvest, surgery. Documents, news, speech, conflict, whip, debate, hard work, abuse, pain, physical activity. So you need to work from, they're very immature child, but then they're love bombing you with flowers and honey bunny and yeah. All right, honey bunnies. I'm signing off, okay? So hopefully that just answered some questions for you. Please use discernment. There's no, you have to understand there's many levels in this stuff. And people are into those depths on different levels. I mean, you have to discern, and we're not classing anyone as that or that. There's no judgment. This is just for you to protect yourself, okay? And understand when you are getting into that or around that. And possibly, I think, you know, I'm a bit do what you want to do. That's your journey. Go do your journey. I'm not in judgment of anything. I know who I am. I know what I do, and I am of the light, and I'm only of the light. I only practice in the light. Like, that's just who I am. I have no interest in that other side. But I do know that it exists. I don't give it power. And the other thing is, I find it repressive and controlling more than freedom. and everyone should be free and be able to grow and expand. And your gifts and talents and abilities and energy should be used to heal and give and create and nurture, not hinder, block. That's what I mean. That was my choice in energy and frequency and people and who I surround myself with. I'm more into nature and the natural cycles of things. We're all human. And it's just to help you discern so that you can see growth, spiritual growth, vitality, karma, and the tree. See, have a firm foundation in who you are, no being swayed. And one of the things I was going to say, sorry, before I get off track a lot, I think people get into this stuff through, their wounds, their insecurities, their low self-esteem, a need of power or control or something, survival, whatever. And that's what the devil loves, the dark loves, that's how they get you. And when you're in those depths, that's when you choose to stay in the light rather than go that realm, because it's easy to get pulled in that realm. But what I find with a lot of these dark arts practitioners, and that's not the light practitioners that do the same sort of stuff but in a much different way, complete opposite way I should say. They do not tell you the consequences. I mean, there's consequences of working in the light. Imagine, because I've had in the last 2-3 years, there has been a boom in this being cool and trendy, right? And all these things and becoming, Lilith, and because it's all through astrology and just, oh my God, this batshit stuff. Just be beautiful. It's about your light, not your power. It's about your purity, your kindness, your heart, not overpowering people, tricking people. But sorry, what I was going to say, I keep getting off track today. My God, it must be the eclipse. Mercury retrograde. They really have not told these people the consequences. They have not explained, when you do this, it'll open up portals that you had no calling to do. So you've now hurt others. So there's a reason this stuff became a boom in the last 3, 4, 5 years. 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll go 5. There's a reason, because it happened to boom right before the big fight astrologically, the big war between dark and light, between ascension into the light, the raising of the frequency. It's not a coincidence. You were fooled, you were tricked, seduced to open some portals. They didn't give you, if the dark was literally a good thing for humanity, they would tell you all the consequences. They don't tell you that till after. Some of you, they pay your money. We'll do what you want. What do you want to do? We'll do it. They made a living out of it, right? They didn't tell you the consequences, did they? But you kept going back and paying more for them to destroy someone. This isn't just going to a spiritual person. This is going to someone to cause destruction in someone else's life. Anybody came to me with that, they'd be shown the door, coffin, immediately. Effective immediately. There are so many spiritual laws and a lot of this has brought in an influx of lower vibrational entities to humanity. And yeah, you are now have a karmic debt with that. All together, fella. All to be envious of what someone else had or the love of someone else. The devil knows the dark, the devil knows how to play on you. It knows how to play on society. They're not up front. The light is up front. Here are the rules. This is what happened. That's what's going to happen after. X, Y, Z. The dark doesn't. No. Closed book. So it's been pretty scary. And for the light workers, the star seeds, the healers, the kind people, the caring people, this is why we're living in a society where we're like, what is wrong with people? What has the world come to? The destruction of purity within everyone's heart and souls. So we have been at war. You've heard that over the last years. We've all been in a personal battle, a transcending battle, an energy battle, a past life, present life battle, an expansion battle, an awakening battle. And it's time to get the truth and step into the light of you. That's your safest step. You'll have your biggest transformation. Walk your own path. Stop worrying about everybody else's. Get out of lower vibrational frequency and break away from them. Raise the vibration. Choose to raise the vibration of humanity, your community, your family, yourself, your children, and for the good of all. You either choose that or you're choosing the control side. The dominatrix, domination. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to stop there because I think the message has been achieved. It was totally like through spirit. And I think we really need to get clear now. Really get clear in your ascension. That's what it is. Spirits talk about getting clear in your ascension process now. You need to raise the vibration now. Great eclipse talk. Okay, take care. Bye.